Preps, nice to see you again. Today for writing we are concentrating still on the book, this beautiful book about how the birds got their colours. But we're specifically looking at a couple of pages in the book. You can reread the book again on the website, which is fantastic. But if you go to the pages, specifically looking at these characters, I'm going to do an activity on them today. So if we look at the words that are written on this page, it says, the colour splashed out all over the birds. Some got red, some got brown, some got blue, and some got yellow. So you can see the different characters and the different colours that they have. And if we flip over the page, here we go. Some got spots and some got stripes, and all got different colours. So we're going to do a writing activity based on these two pages today. So if you go to your book that you have at home, and you can do this activity, I guess, with textures or paint, if you are lucky enough to have paint at home, or if you've got some arty activities like some feathers or
all sorts of things.
Yeah, you could do all sorts of stuff.
Put some crepe paper.
You have in your pack 2 hands. So I've gone ahead and cut these out. Now when you cut them out, you'll have to move the page around a bit to get down between the fingers. And you'll notice that there's a black line. I'm going to actually flip those over. So I'm putting the glue on the side with the black lines on it, because you'll notice that in a minute when I show you the activity. I'm going to stick them on the page because these are going to be our birds in our writing activity today, and we're going to colour them in and make them really beautiful like the birds in the story. So you stick them on the page. Now I'm going to use textures today.
Textures are lovely and bright, aren't they?
Yeah, so if you notice in the book, you'll see that they are all different colours. So I'm going to do a spotty one. So these, the fingers of your hand, are essentially going to be the feathers of your bird.
Of the beautiful birds.
Yeah, so we're going to use all different colours. I'm going to do spots.
I'm just going to go down to the one on the floor and show everyone what you're doing there.
See the spotty one?
Oh, there it
Mrs.
is.
Bella?
Yep.
Almost looks like an emu, I think.
It does a little bit, doesn't it?
So lots
I've never seen a spotty emu.
No. And it doesn't matter if your fingers don't stick.
No, that's all right, because you'll fold them over later anyway.
That's what the feathers are anyway. They kind of flap in the breeze, don't they?
They do. That's what bird feathers do. My chicken's feathers, they're all molting at the moment. Their feathers are
so
everywhere.
they'll be everywhere, Mrs. Bella. So it really doesn't matter if they kind of flip out a little
it's
bit.
looking so colourful.
It is. This is the good part of the book, the fun part of the book, where everyone gets their colours.
All except Crow.
All except Crow. I'm not going to draw Crow on the other one because he's boring and black.
No, well, he's not beautiful and colourful like the others.
So anyway, and then you have to draw a head up above the thumb. So if you draw a nice big circle there, and you can do spots on that one as well, just to match in with your feathers of your bird. And some orange spots on his head. And then we might do an eye and a beak.
Oh, definitely a beak.
That's what birds have. They have a big beak. And there you go. And we might draw some feet as well, because birds have a couple of feet.
Oh, it looks very birdy.
Does that look colourful?
It looks beautiful.
Now, if you wanted to, you could go over with a pencil and do the background colour as well. Now, the other one, I might do some stripes. So we'll do a stripy bird. Ooh. And again, it doesn't matter if it flips out, like if the fingers flip out. We'll do some stripes on this one. We'll do some yellow stripes.
Oh, yes. What's a green and gold?
Yes, green and gold. Looks a bit Australian, this one, doesn't it? Going to represent Australia in the Olympics. What do you think? That's a good idea, Preps, isn't it? I didn't even know. Thanks for pointing that out, Mrs.
Just
Bella.
popped into my head. Random things do, Mrs. S.
There we go. Now you might look like a different country.
Yeah, it's very cool now.
And we might do some pink. some pink there. Fill in the gaps with some pink. How do my birds look, hey?
Oh, they look beautiful.
All right, again, we need to
Perhaps
do...
at homes are just as good. I'm sure they are.
We need to do a head. And these birds are talking to one another. They're facing one another. We'll do some stripes on his head. Her head. His head.
Its head.
Its head. Oh, you're going to have lots of fun doing this one today, I think,
so
guys.
So colourful and bright.
What colour am I missing there? Green, light green. And we'll do an eye and a beak. So he's got an eye and a beak because they're talking to one another. And some legs. There we go. So now they look like characters out of the story, how the birds got their colours. Now, underneath I'm going to write some sentences about my birds. So, what do you think we could start with in the sentence? Maybe my, and we're going to do a capital M, uppercase M, because we always start a sentence with a capital letter. So, my birds.
Now, bird's on the thrust chart, so you can have a look at that. The
That's
IR is
right.
making that sound.
Right at the top. My birds are pretty. Yes,
Oh, yes.
because they are pretty. Very colourful.
Oh, and that's got a has
That's
that got a
got a-
diagraph in the middle? Oh, yes, it does. Look
It's
at
got
that.
a digraph in the middle. And it's and that E makes an it sound.
It could
So
go on our it sound wall, couldn't
It could go on our it sound wall, so be careful of that one, and then a full stop at the end. My birds are pretty. My birds, my birds have a v. It's the A and the E, making that sound. My birds have spots.
Oh, yes.
Sp, ot, and
Oh, you forgot that full stop. Oh, no, sorry, you're still going. I
I'm
was
going to make
you.
a longer sentence. And this one has
Oh, perhaps you'll know what she's going to
stripes.
write. What's a longer sentence? I love that.
E-S. E-S on the end. Not E, not S, just E-S. Be careful of that one. And a full stop. I might leave it there. You can have a super challenge and describe both of your birds
Absolutely.
in one sentence, guys. I hope you like my birds. I'm looking forward to seeing your birds on OneNote, and have fun with that activity. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye.